Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ranti from Ubuntu Fever. In this video, I am going to be talking to you about OwnCloud. OwnCloud is an open source application used to set up file hosting services like Google Drive or Dropbox. The main advantages of OwnCloud are it's open source and it's free. That means you can download OwnCloud and run it in your own machine and run your own cloud server. Actually, previously I have done similar video about Nextcloud. Both Nextcloud and OwnCloud are almost same, but there are some differences. Nextcloud started in 2016 whereas OwnCloud started in 2010, and Nextcloud is forked by OwnCloud. And the another difference is that Nextcloud comes only in one edition, which is the open source edition, which comes under the GNU General Public License. And whereas OwnCloud comes in two editions, one is standard edition and the other is enterprise edition. So if you click on get your own cloud here and click on the download button, you'll get two options. This is the standard edition and the other is the enterprise edition. The standard edition is free, entirely free, but the enterprise edition is free for 30 days. Okay, so in this video I'm proceeding with the standard edition. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so these are the commands I'm going to use in this session. So first of all, let me open a terminal and update the package manager. Okay, so the package manager is updating the packages. Okay, and nextly we have to install the Apache server, which is the web server. So this is the command to install Apache web server. Press enter and press Y and enter. So the Apache server installation is going on. All the commands and text using this session will be given in the YouTube show notes, so you can take it from there. Okay, and next we have to disable the directory listing in Apache. So this is the command to do that. So you have to use the sudo in order to get the permission. So press enter from. Actually, basically what it does that this will replace this session of the apache.configuration file with this text. So it will disable the directory listing. We are using the set command to perform this action. So press enter. Okay, that's done. And nextly we have to enable the services, the Apache services. So first of all, we have to stop the service. Let me switch this root user so that I can run without sudo. Okay, so first of all, let me stop the Apache service. So Apache service is stopped now, and let me start the service. Okay, and we can use the enable option with the Apache service, so that whenever the system reboots, the service will up automatically. Okay, so okay, the service is enabled now, and we can check the status of the service using the status option. So you can see that it's active here, it's running and active. If you see something like a red colored failed, that means the server installation is not good. So you have to check for the fixes in order to get this Apache running. Okay, so next thing we have to install the MariaDB server and MariaDB client. Okay, actually this is the command to install MariaDB server and MariaDB client. We can use MySQL if you want. Actually both will do the same job, I guess. So press enter from here, and it will need to get to 24 megabytes, and it will use 186 megabyte of additional space. Okay, so press Y and enter. So this may take some time, it depends upon your speed, internet speed. Okay, mine is almost okay, so I guess it will install in less than 1 minute. Okay, and next thing, we have to do the same for MariaDB service as well. So first of all, let me stop the service. Okay, and let me start the service. Okay, and we have to enable the service. That's, and we can check whether it's enabled or not. I mean the status of the service. You can see that this is showing active in green color. That means the setup is okay. Alright, and the next thing is we have to secure the MariaDB. So this is the command to do that. So press enter from here, enter the current password for root. Okay, so press enter and set root password. So you have to set a root password for DB. Press Y and enter the password and re-enter the password. Okay, so remove anonymous users. Press Y and disable root login remotely. Okay, yes, and remove test database and access to is. Yes, reload privileges table now. Yes. Okay, so we almost done, and we have to restart the MariaDB service in order to affect the changes. Okay, so that's done, and nextly we have to install some PHP modules and PHP. So these are the modules and PHP. So let me copy this and paste it here and press enter. Okay, so press Y. So the installation is going on. Okay, so done, and next thing, we have to create the database. So we have to enter into the MySQL console, I mean the MariaDB console. So provide the password we gave at the time of setting up the DB. So this is MariaDB console. Okay, so I'm creating a database called OwnCloud. So this is the DB command. Okay, you can see that query okay, one row affected, that means database created, and we have to create a user and a password. So this is the user, OwnCloud user, and we are creating it in the local host, and this is the password. So let me copy this command and paste it and press enter. Okay, so you can see that the query is okay, and we have to give the privileges to the user. So this is the command to do that. One thing you have to notice is that if you didn't run this command, you might face issue while logging to the OwnCloud interface. I mean you'll get some error like access denied, because the user you are using, the OwnCloud user, may not have the privilege to access the DB. So make sure that you run this command. Okay, and the next thing is the fresh privileges command. This is to write the changes we made. Okay, and exit. This is to exit the console. Okay, so we are back in root login, and next we have to download the OwnCloud file, OwnCloud application file. So this is a zip file, and this is 10.0.3. This is the latest version available. So let me open this. We are using wget command to download the file. Okay, so it's downloading the file. Okay, so the file is here, and next thing we have to unzip the file. So use the unzip command to unzip that file. Okay, and we have to move that OwnCloud directory. So we have to move OwnCloud directory to this location, I mean to the root directory of Apache. Okay, and next thing we have to change the permissions of this directory, OwnCloud directory. So use the chmod command to change the permissions. Okay, and we have to create oncloud.conf. This is the configuration file. So I'm using the vim command because I prefer vim command as text editor. Okay, so press I and copy this and that test to this location. Okay, here first line should be common for all, and the second line server admin. Here I am using admin login, and this is the del means my host name. So if you don't know your host name, just open a tab of and type host name command and press enter. So the output will give you the host name. So in my case it's del, so I use del here. Okay, and the second line is the document root, and you know that is OwnCloud. Okay, and the third line server name, this is my local IP address. So if you don't know your local IP address, type ifconfig. Okay, so this is the IP address of my machine, so I use this IP address here. And server alias, again the host name, and the rest is common for all. So press escape and press the full colon and type the full colon and wq and press enter. So the changes are saved and exit. And the last thing, we have to enable some modules in Apache, and we have to enable this site as well. So use these commands to perform the actions. So first, okay, so it's saying that enabling site on cloud, and to activate the news configuration you need to run systemctl reload apache 2. This is to reload the Apache service, but we have to run all these commands. So we can run the systemctl reload apache after running all these commands, so that we can run it only once. Okay, so we have to enable the write mode. Okay, so you'll get this command, this warning all the time. You can just ignore it. Enable the headers. Okay, and enable the environment. It's already enabled. and the directory and this one. And so we done, so we can restart the Apache service to effect these changes. Okay, so that also done. So so these are the commands. So next thing, we have to open the browser and type the IP address. In my case it's 192.168.100.6 and next cloud. Okay, this, yeah, right into the directory. So we are getting an error. This can usually be fixed. This is something related to permission. So let's check the permission of our directory. So it's LD. Okay, you can see that it's root. Okay, so we have to change it to data available data. Okay, so try again. Okay, so it's okay, and this is the login page we are getting. So we have to create an admin account here. So I'm using the name admin and providing a password. Okay, so make sure that your password is strong password. Sometimes it may not receive weak passwords, so make sure that you are giving a enough strong password. And yeah, this will be okay. And configure the database. You can see that only MySQL database available. If more database is available, you have to choose your database from here. There will be 3 options, so choose MariaDB from there, and the database user. So the database user we created was OwnCloud user, and the password was password 123, and the database name was OwnCloud and its localhost. So don't save. Okay, so it might take less than 1 minute to finish this setup, so we have to wait until then. Actually, I will add this command as well in the show notes. I just missed it. We have to run it after, yeah, after this command or this command. Okay, no matter when you run it, you have to run it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so it's asking the username and password. This is the username and password we just created, so it's asking again. Okay, so this is the first screen, welcome screen you'll get, and it says that it's home for all your data, and we can get the desktop application from their site, and you'll get the Android Play, Google Play application, and you'll get the iOS application. So if you install either of these in your mobile phone or in your another laptop, you will get you can connect through you can copy files between this server and the host, so that would be nice. So this is the default screen. Let me You can see that this is the files location. You can create folder or you can click on upload. This is the admin panel. Let's click on group, and let me create a test user and give a password, and click here group. If I want to set this test user as admin, I have to click on this admin, or if it's not admin, just create another group. So I'm creating non-admin. Okay, and sorry, and click on create. So that's it. You can set quota for users, even for admin. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe my YouTube channel for the future videos. Thank you. Bye.